everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little bit so let's just get started. In today's video I really want to discuss ice and snow and how to use those in your practice since it is still winter, at least here in the northern hemisphere. So I really like to talk about that because I don't think it's talked about enough, especially when I was doing my own research. There wasn't a lot on it to be able to write down and formulate facts and that kind of thing. So a lot of this is my own stuff. A lot of it is stuff that I gathered from different websites and sources and people and, you know, that kind of thing. But let's get to it. So the first thing that I want you guys to remember is that ice and snow are just different forms of water. So take that base element of water and then apply it to ice and snow. Water is a very feminine energy. It symbolizes like protection and clarity, cleansing, purification, that kind of thing. So using that in forms of ice and snow that are cold, that are frozen, that same energy still applies. It doesn't change, only the aspects and how you use it change. So for instance, snow is now very cold and it's more of a solid form. It's still very wet. It's still made of the same molecules and same energy that water is, but the same things still apply. And something that a lot of people don't really remember or know perhaps is that water holds messages. It has actually been scientifically proven that a drop of water will hold a memory. So in that instance, water is wise and absorbent. So when you use it in the aspect of snow, okay, so for instance, let's say you collect when it's very calm, after the snow has fallen and the world is silent and it's calm and peaceful, that would be used in times when you need a working or spell or something that requires very calm energy, maybe for a love working or healing or purification, cleansing, that kind of thing. Ice, kind of the same thing. That's more to me a solid, like you can break it. It's frozen. To me, that is transformation, creativity, because snow and ice could both go along the lines of creativity, because when you have snowflakes falling, each individual snowflake is a completely different design, and that kind of falls in the same line with ice. No two icicles are the same, so they transform. Not only that, you have to take a liquid and turn it into a solid, so it is literally transforming. And then you could use it for emotional workings. You can use them for passion, soothing, loving, again, cleansing. Water is cleansing. That is like the number one thing. Some uses for snow and ice. So you could draw sigils in the frost, either on the windows of your home, on your car, on your plants if they're still alive. You can make a snowball and visualize all of the emotions or the situation that you want to get rid of. And then as you're visualizing it, once you are done and ready, you can throw that as far away from you as you can and then walk away. you have now thrown away your negativity or bad situation or bad intentions, etc. Ice, you can make ice candles, and what that is you literally take an icicle that you can find. I like to find like really, not really solid ones, but solid enough that it's not going to melt like as soon as I walk in the door. But I like to grab a piece of ice or an icicle and then put it in a bowl or something, bring it inside, and I only do this when I am right about to do my working, because you don't want that to melt away before you get a chance to do what you need to do. So I usually get everything ready, make sure that I'm good to go as soon as I bring that icicle in. And then you just stand it up or put it in the bowl or sit it up or however you want to, and then you just let it melt. And that is the candle aspect of the ice. You can also use a snowman as a poppet. It is a creature. It is a personification of a being, and not a lot of people realize that. You can also build one and sit it right along your property line, right in front of your house. Build several all the way around your house. It doesn't really matter. And then channel and infuse that for protection purposes. Now you have a gargoyle or an entity that can protect you and your home and your belongings all winter long, you know, as long as it'll stay frozen. During this time, it can be kind of difficult to collect rainwater and that kind of thing. So you want to collect snow and make it snow water, and it holds the same properties as rainwater and regular water. You know, use it to cleanse your home or your tools or your altar or whatever. Yourself, put it a little bit, I wouldn't say put a little bit in your food or your coffee or tea or anything, because you don't know if that snow is clean, and 9 times out of 10 it's really not. So I would advise consuming it, but that's just me. You can sorry, I have notes and I was reading. I did not want to forget anything with this video. So you can, with this specific thing, I like to do this when snow first starts falling. Write a name or a bad habit or a bad situation or anything like that on a piece of paper. Take it outside, put it on the ground, and then as the snow starts covering it, it's gonna wet the paper. And then as the longer the snow sits there, the more saturated the paper becomes. And then as the snow starts melting, then that piece of paper is now disintegrating and melting away. So there's that. You can also use snow instead of actual crystals in workings that require crystals related to snow. Usually these are like for wishes or goals that you want to set. Winter is a time of reflection and understanding that we can set long-term goals and still see them met. And I also think of winter as a time to let go and for new beginnings and, like I said, reflection, that kind of thing. So during a walk, if you decide to go outside in the snow, where it's not too bad, hopefully, then let the snow fall over you and just let it cleanse your body as each snowflake hits your body. Let it touch you and cleanse and bring your body and your mind peace. That is at least what I do. You can also use it for beauty spells. You can make a blend of different types of things and then pour in an ice tray. Mix your snow water with your ice, with your ingredients. Pour it in an ice tray, let it freeze, and then you can throw it in your bathtub. You can rub it over parts of your body that you wish to make more beautiful. You can put it in other beauty products like toners and that kind of thing. And then now you have added properties of both just normal water, like I said, and then snow. So that is about all I have for this video. It's not a huge topic to talk about anymore. Like I said, there's scarce information on it that I could find to even create this video. So thanks for watching if you stayed this long, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.